know you're somewhere, somewhere. I'm in a booth rolling dope. I said fuck you with him.
Welcome to the MasterFlex the show. I am your host, MasterFlex Keon, and today I'm going to be talking about your Chicago Bulls new head coach Billy Donovan, the draft, and the free agency. Before we get into that, let's get 10 likes this video, and what you guys think about this decision right here, and let's get into it. We'll begin today with Billy Donovan. So the Bulls has hired Billy Donovan from the Thunder. So that being said, so the Chicago graded him as a B+. Now he's gonna change that team to a shooting team. Now the question is, can the Bulls make it to the playoffs for the first time? Make it to the playoff this next year in the 2001 and 2022 season? I say it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very, very difficult for Chicago Bulls because they are young. They need some help. They need guidance to make it to coming from a losing team to a winning team. So I said to myself, okay, who do we need players for? We need players from different teams. But here's the thing. You only have Zach LaVine and Markman as your two guys. Two guys. But Zach LaVine's only played for the Bulls for 5 years. So, that being said, that his time is almost up. But Markman still got plenty of time. If you stay with Markman, it's going to take a while, but the Bulls think that they might trade him to a different team. For me, I say they should never trade him to a different team because he can shoot the ball, he can play good defense, he can get the rebound, but it's that the Bulls don't have the talent for it. So I say that we'll see what happens for the Bulls to pick someone else from the draft and the free agency. Now the draft is just so the Bulls are in 4th overall pick. So we don't know the Bulls going to pick someone in the draft. They've been losing ever since 2016. The last time they made it to the playoffs was 2016 when they lost it to the Boston Celtics. Okay, the question is, can the Bulls make the right decision in the NBA draft? It's not going to be easy. It's a win or lose situation when it comes to the draft. I mean, the Lakers do not want Alonzo Ball's younger brother on that team, which cut out of the picture. So now, think about the college teams and think about the around the world players who is young, who has talent. The Bulls have to think something quickly and fast. Now, let's talk about the free agency. The free agency, this is going to be very, very difficult for the Bulls. They might get James Harden or Jay Holiday from the Pelicans. There's so many good picks, but good free agencies, but they need a franchise player for the Bulls. The Bulls need a franchise player. Ever since D Rose was the franchise player, and he stepped up to the plate. He became MVP, but tore his ACL, hurt his leg. He has done it all, and the Bulls got rid of him. Michael Jordan was a franchise player. Same thing with Scottie Pippen at the time. In the 80s and the 80s and the 90s at the time, before they split and went to different teams and retired. Now, the Bulls need to find something to make it a scoring team. It's not going to be easy to make it a shooting team because you need some players who can shoot pretty damn well. And the Bulls need somebody. You can get anybody. I would say for me, I would say get Chris Paul for my opinion. In my opinion, I mean Chris Paul can get the. It could be Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, and I would say Zach LaVine and Chris Paul will work together. But for me, if you get James Harden, that's going to be a very, very difficult thing for the shooting guard position. Because we all know that James Harden sometimes can be a ball hogger. But if he just pass the ball around and do his own thing, just pass the ball around to his teammates, the Bulls might have a chance to make it the playoffs this year. Make it playoffs next year. But if James Harden keeps ball hogging, the Bulls will never make it to the playoffs ever with James Harden on that team. Now the Greek Freak, he has been there for quite some time, and I think that the Bulls want to get the Greek Freak, but you got Porter Jr. in the small forward position, because Porter Jr. is a very good defensive player, solid defensive player. But now, should the Bulls keep him or get rid of him? If you get rid of him, I mean, it's not good. I mean, it would be a good thing for the Bulls, but sometimes it would be bad for the Bulls, at least. But we'll see what happens in the free agency. So I will say this: if the Bulls make a very good, the Bulls will make a difficult decision in the draft, and same thing with the free agency where it comes up. Now, the question is for me: can the Bulls become a playoff contender team or not? I would say they might be there, but not all the way. I would say they'll probably make it to the 7th or 8th seed for me. Make it the first round, lose the first round. But if they can win together as a team, if they work together as a team and keep winning some good time and try to get some very good moments, the Bulls might have a chance to make it to the Eastern Conference semifinalists and lose that round. We all know, but all I can say is Chicago Bulls needs to find a way to pick someone up for the free agency who has been to the championship before, who've been to the Western Conference or Eastern Conference playoffs before, been to the NBA championship, and try to get there. I mean, D Rose and Jimmy Butler helped us made it to the Eastern Conference before. Now, the question is, can the Bulls become a winning team? I have no clue yet. I would say maybe in the middle, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Hit the comment section below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.